Hello, and thank you guys once again for tuning in. This is your girl, Londa 8, also known as Queen Elder Writer on Wattpad. If you love to read, please check out my books, Your Elizabeth, In Too Deep, and Your Fantasy. The time is currently 8:18 a.m. in Atlanta, Georgia, and it feels really good outside. Yesterday it was very, very hot. Very hot. Like, I put on this little, off-the-shoulder type dress deal, and by the end of the day I was sweating, so I had to change again. So that's how hot it was. I was sweating like crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday. Yesterday for me was pretty rocky starting off. I had a lot of things on my mind, but of course I had to turn it around. I had to turn it around and think in a better and positive direction. And I want to tell you, and I think I said it before in my podcast, that whenever you are going through something, you should push through it. Push through it because, you know, it helps. It makes you stronger when you push against something, you know, instead of just sitting back and just, you know, falling into how you feel and just constantly overanalyzing it, you know, over and over again for you to find solutions that possibly don't need answering. It's just for you to just drop it where it is and keep moving. Which brings me to my topic of the day. Embrace your oddness. Embrace who you are, what you bring to the table. Embrace everything about you. Because nowadays, it's more harder for people to be exactly who they are because we have so many people doing the same thing. And if you're doing anything different than what other people are doing, you are considered odd. And I want to say that you should be okay with being considered the odd person or the odd girl out, because those people are more interesting. Those people are more interesting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying anything to, you know, speak negative against people who, you know, do the same thing. I'm not, but I'm just coming to you because from experience, I think I was always considered the odd girl because I didn't wear my clothes a certain way, because I didn't wear my hair a certain way, because I didn't talk a certain way. And just my whole level of thinking differently was considered odd. And for that, you know, it was people that I didn't keep in my life, so-called friends that I didn't have in my life because of that. And it was because I didn't spend my days thinking about how this girl dressed the other day, how she looked like a mess, and how Daquan, you know, I didn't spend my days thinking about that all the time. Most of the time, I was thinking about how can I improve myself? How can I be a better me? How can I be a better person to my peers around me? And things like that. So I always considered odd because of that. Because I wasn't the type of girl who used, use gossip as some type of, you know, friend mechanism to be friends with people. I didn't use that. And people, remember this one incident where I was at one of my son's games, and, you know, women, when they get together, sometimes they can just be talking about other women like hell. And it was a situation where this group of women were talking about this one girl who, you know, they have dealt with and talked to. And they would, you know, this one girl was just like dogging her out. And I was just like, you know, oh my God, like, is this what y'all do on a daily basis? Like, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about building something together. Let's talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing something bigger than this. And so this one girl asked me, was I antisocial? No, I'm not antisocial. It's social. It's just that I just don't want to sit around and talk about people all day, 24/7. I don't want to do that. Like, that's not who I am. That's not what I am. And that's not what I'm going to be. I'm not saying I'm perfect. And yeah, there are times where I do have some little shady stuff to say, but I'm not going to sit around and just talk about you all day, every day. And if I am saying something about you, best believe it's because you have done something to me. You have done something to me. And I don't question people. I don't question who people are, like how they walk, how they talk. I don't question that. If I'm saying something about you, it's in regards to your character, who you are, as far as being, like, are you generous? Are you kind? Those are the things that I look for in type of people. I don't care what you wear. I don't care how you walk. I don't care how you talk. But it's your characteristic traits, like, what do you do to other people? You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that I question. So, also, I want to let you guys know, like, being odd means, and I don't even like to say that. I'm not going to even say odd, because odd to me kind of feels like so downplaying and makes you seem weird. But it's okay. Being beautifully made, say for instance for me, like, I want to be an author, and you don't find a lot of people going in that direction my age nowadays. It's more of, quick money, like selling weave, being party promoters, stripping. And just like I said, I'm not trying to bring anyone down, because if you work hard, you're a hustler. I love it. Hustle with, whatever you're doing, hustle hard. But, it's different. It's something different. And people may look at it as if, she's not getting no money. Oh, ha, 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 she's an author. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, she's trying to write. It's not going to bring her nothing physically. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with feeling like that, because my main goal is, of course, I want to get paid and get money from what I do. But my main goal is just to put my story out there to inspire people and let them know that, hey, I went through some things too. Like, it may look like I'm perfect on the outside, but I've been through some things, and I'm still fighting to be who I am as far as being a leader, a mom, a daughter, just fighting to be who I am in a world full of people who sometimes can go against you. And, if you're not paying attention to them and not giving them what they need and want, and you're just trying to, like, do you, especially when you were a person who was considered a people pleaser. I admit that I was a people pleaser at one time in my life, and the more I became selfish and started to focus on me and say, Londa, you need to invest in you more, the more I began to get the eye rolls or the hardness from people, But I'm okay with that, because all of this is nothing but teachings and lessons for me to be a stronger individual. And no matter what I go through, I'll have the tools and I'll have the strength and knowledge to fight back because of everything that I probably dealt with. So embrace your oddness. Like, plenty of times, like, in school, like, people didn't like me for no real reason. And it was really hard. Like, I remember one time I went to the school where it was like girls wanted to jump me for no reason. I'm like, damn, like, I just got here. Y'all already don't like me. Like, what did I do? Like, in the past, like, it kind of hurt, because it's like, it kind of makes you feel like you don't even want to be you. You don't want to be you because of the oddness that you are, like, the odd things that you do and the things that you're interested in, When people just don't like you for no reason, it kind of makes you question, like, what did I do? But you didn't do anything. It's just something that is just within them as individuals. And instead of them looking inside of them and realizing, the things that are not right within them, they rather project it on other people. So that's my little rant for the day. And I just want to let you know to keep working hard and focusing on whatever your dream is. And stop allowing Instagram and society, tear you away from your dream, or make you smother your dream because you're not doing what everyone else is doing. Stay strong, push forward. There are going to be some down days, but it's okay, because like I always say, it's all right to be sad, but just don't stay there. It's all right to have moments, but just don't stay there. Keep pushing and moving forward. Fail forward. Like, ain't nothing wrong with taking a break as long as you're moving forward. Like, it's all right to fail as long as you're failing forward. You get what I'm saying? So keep doing exactly what you love to do, which is being you, and continue to seek to be a better person each and every day and inspire everyone around you, because we are here to leave our footprints on the earth. And what will it be if you were to die today and people had nothing but negative things to say about you? You know what I'm saying? How would you feel about that? So I'm here because I don't care. I really don't care what people have to say about me. But one thing I know for sure is when I leave this earth, people will have positive and great things to say about me. So I thank you guys once again for tuning in. This is your girl, Londa A, also known as Queen L the Writer. Have a great, great Good Friday.